2026 is the best year to release music. And if you don't believe me, you need to stick around because I have proof. But first, let's talk about the elephant in the room. And no, I'm not talking about the mess behind me because I'm going on tour next week. And anyway, I have everything packed behind me. We're gonna move on though. Let's go. So the real elephant in the room is actually how AI music is dying a slow death. And sure, for some, it's not slow enough, but it is dying. It truly is. Now, before I get into some stats and read some articles on why I know 2026 is the best year to release music, let's just talk about this that I found on the internet. Now, there's some swear words in this, so I'm going to kind of work around them because I don't want to swear on my channel or ever. I don't like swearing. I don't want to swear. I don't know this person, but somebody put this on a popular forum about how generative AI has completely ruined the joy of finding new artists. And it's frustrating. That's the title he put here, or she, I'm not sure who it is. I'm only reading this one because it kind of encapsulates everything that everyone's feeling and seeing. And this actually put it in words perfectly. So check this out. Their name is Scarlet Dream, by the way. I like music. I don't know much about music, but still, it's been a pretty huge part of my life. One of the hobbies, joys in life, ? I have is supporting mostly me buying their albums, new and upcoming artists, watching them improve their skills and also gain the recognition they deserve. Though I guess this is just how fandom works. Haha, it's true. Anyways, recently I just don't find this fun anymore. It's become annoying. Almost every single artist I find, I have to check if they use generative AI or not. There's been way too many times where I thought this song was pretty good, only to find out later that they used AI in some way or another. Background images for music videos, lyrics, fully generated songs, even vocals. There are times when I think AI is used, but the artist never discloses it. And I'm just kind of stuck between whether I should keep supporting this artist or not. All of this makes the entire process feel like an investigation sometimes, or something that I would never have guessed we'll be doing regularly, not even 5 years ago. And they keep going on about how they just hate it, and they have a hard time even listening to new music nowadays because they don't trust it. And that is what I'm seeing. The trust factor has gone down, which is one of the reasons why 2026 is the best year to release new music as a real artist. It's the human side of things. If you show yourself on video, if you show that you're a real person, if you do live events, you have a massive advantage. But that's not even the advantage I'm talking about yet. Just wait. So as you can see from this music lover here, they're fully rejecting it. They don't want slop. Now, I compiled a lot of information and I threw it into Gemini, which is ironic. And I asked Gemini to make this graph to display what I input here, okay? Check this out. So this is what we're seeing. The upload spam, AI music creators are absolutely spamming the upload button right now, with AI tracks blowing up from a tiny 5% to over half of everything posted daily. Okay, we are seeing this. What is it though? Here's the thing. We're seeing cancel culture jump in here. Listeners are completely hitting the dislike button on this trend, with a massive 64% of people actively avoiding and blocking AI songs. I can attest to this because anytime an AI song pops up within my social media feed, I always report it as spam. I'm a jerk maybe, but I don't care. Or I'll comment on it, this is AI slop. And I do that, like, especially within the Christian music industry, which I'm in. I don't want to see that garbage. We serve a big God who deserves the best we can give, not the easiest. And then we're seeing this, the 0 views. This is important. Even though AI tracks are taking over the platform, nobody is actually watching, leaving real human stream numbers dead in the water at under 3%. And actually, I think it's under that now. The people listening to them are mostly not people, it's bots. As we're seeing here, under 3% are actually people listening to it. So you might have 1 million streams on your AI song. It's most likely that it was bot streams and nobody actually listened to it, which actually brings Spotify into the mix, because that means that Spotify is paying out dollars that could be going to real artists and they're giving it to some bot farm. But here's the big question. Is Spotify noticing this trend? And if they are, which they are, what are they doing about it? But before we get to that answer, I want to let you know there's a link in the description below for a free artist release checklist that is going to massively help you in your next release. If you want to make sure that you're avoiding pitfalls and mistakes that the average artist makes, including myself, I've put them in a list for you to avoid them. So if you want to go and get that checklist, it's going to help you immensely. Link in the description below. And you should never make 2 offers in a video, but I'm going to. As you probably know, I'm a Christian music artist and producer. My song Beauty of the Lord actually hit the top 30 CCRC charts, which is huge, across Canada on radio, on Christian radio this year, which is big. I've had Christian radio charting songs before, but this is my best one yet. And if you are a Christian music artist and you want to get your music heard, and it all comes down, seriously guys, to the song, to the actual sonic creative, okay? So you need to make great songs, you need to write great songs, and you need to produce great songs. And that's also where I can help you. I'm a Christian music producer, and if you want to talk to me about that, you can email me, DM me. There's a lot of things that we can do with your song and even the marketing behind it to make you get to that next level that you should be at. So let's move on. What does Spotify say? This came out on ABC News this week about Spotify. The title of the article is Spotify removes AI slop and seeks transparency from musicians who use AI. Let me read a couple things from this article and then we'll synthesize it together. This is ABC News that is in Australia. So this is an Australian website, but this is worldwide, okay? As one of the largest and the most popular music streaming services in the world, Spotify has a considerable amount of heft when it comes to what Australians and Canadians and Americans and wherever you are listening to. With more than 100 million songs in its database and more than 761 million monthly users, the Swedish streamer has taken it upon itself to remove what it calls AI slop from the platform. That includes, check this out, 75 million spammy tracks in the space of 12 months. Spotify has removed 75 million slop tracks, guys. That's amazing. Slop, spam, low effort content. No one wants that polluting their experience on Spotify or any streaming service, says Sam Duboff, Spotify's global head of artist marketing and policy. We tag all those tracks. We remove them completely from recommendations. If it's egregious spam, we remove them from the service or overall. This is where it kind of gets a little controversial, maybe. Spotify is not, however, dictating whether or not artists can share tracks on its platform produced using AI. What we hear from artists is a lot of them choose not to use AI in their creative process, Mr. Duboff said. That's great. We believe it should be up to artists, songwriters, producers, if or how they want to use AI as one tool in their creative process. But when they use AI, we think it's really important that they share that with listeners. I love this. It talks about Spotify introducing the new artist verification badge with the green check, which I have on my own artist profile. You have to have 10,000 monthly listeners or over, and you get to that by releasing really great songs and marketing them well, which I can help you with. It talks about like how artists aren't, I use the word artist lightly, how like the AI slop artists aren't disclosing that their songs are AI, and that's actually becoming a problem within Spotify, and they might release or they might remove your song, which is great. And it just talks about like the importance of transparency, and that's what people want. They don't want to be lied to, and this is where you have a massive advantage. Like I said, 2026 and beyond is the best time to release music. Here's the reasons why. Check this out. The gatekeepers are gone. You don't have to be begging A&R from a record label to listen to your song to see if it's even worthy of recording. You hold the responsibility with how much you're willing to work and put into it. Now, there is something you need to realize. Nobody will care about your music more than you do. This is where it gets really exciting, okay? Ignoring AI music completely, because if you're a real artist, you're not going to use it. Making music is super affordable nowadays. It's so cheap compared to what our predecessors had to go through to create a song on tape. Get in the studio, they'd have to work with these big mixing consoles. They'd have to shell out thousands and thousands and thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars to make great records. But you can do this. You can record your music. You can learn songwriting. You can mix and master. You can learn videography and all of these things from your own home studio if you want. These are things you could not do 40 years ago. And if you don't want to learn some of those things, you find people like me who are willing to do those things that you don't want to do and that we're good at, that's going to propel you faster. And it's still not that expensive. If you're a new artist, maybe you haven't released music yet, or maybe you've released music and you're just like wondering, is it worth it to continue? Yes, it is. 100% it is. As a Christian, I believe that releasing art into the world at the highest caliber possible is the best thing we can do to worship our Creator, who deserves the best that we can give back to the creative God. So what should you do with this information? This is what I want you to do. I want you to seriously sit down with pen and paper. Don't use your phone. I mean it. Like, seriously, use pen and paper. Write down what you love about the creative process and what you hate about it. Write down your blind spots. Maybe try to figure out your blind spots. Some people think they're really good at editing videos, but they're really just lame, or they're using AI in the process and it looks really fake and people won't trust you. Dig deep and realize that some things you're going to outsource to other people, and some things you're better off doing yourself, because it gives you that humanity aspect that people want to see. It's valuable to sit in just like a selfie position and talk to the camera and post it. It's also valuable to have high-end music videos and content to share your music. You need a mixture of both. You can't have and or, you need both. That's the trick. You outsource what you don't like to do, and you do what you do like to do. You'll grow 10 times faster if you don't do this alone. Now I want you to go get to work, because no one is going to work on your music harder than you do. Now, don't forget the checklist in the description below. Don't forget to subscribe. God bless.